Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for week 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in here using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 3 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter logical reasoning. The lessons we're going to cover today are age puzzles, find two numbers based on sums and differences, find two numbers based on sum differences, product, and quotient. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 3 math. Chapter we are on right now is logical reasoning. Let's just start the lesson age puzzles. Let's start with the test questions. Dory is 3 years younger than Leslie. Trent is 40 years. Eric is 1 year younger than and 1 year younger than Leslie. How old is Leslie? So Trent is 40. Eric is 1 year younger than Trent. 1 year younger means we need to subtract 1 from 40. Eric is 39. Eric is 1 year younger than Leslie. Dottie is 3 years younger than Leslie. Eric is 1 year younger than Leslie, so that means Leslie is Eric is 39, 1 year younger, add 1 to 39. So Leslie is 40. Option number 1 is the correct option, and that is 40. That means the Leslie is 40 years old. Pele is 39 years old. Hugo is 3 years older than Pele, and 4 years younger than Johnny. How old is Johnny? Start with the Rayleigh's age, right? That is given 39. Hugo is 3 years younger than Rayleigh. Subtract 3. 39 minus 3 is 36. And 4 years younger than Johnny. Hugo is actually 4 years younger than. No, hold on. Rayleigh is 39. Hugo is 3 years older. Older, so you need to add 3 to Raleigh, 39, 40, 41, 42. Hugo is in Johnny. So 4 years younger. That means Hugo is 4 years less minus Johnny. Add 4 to Hugo's 8, then that will be Johnny's. The correct option is 46. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. 46 years it was. Lara is 5 years younger than Blanca. NG is 17. Pancho is 1 year older than NG and 5 years older than Blanca. How old is Lara? You need to calculate the age of Lara. Start with NG's age. NG is 17. Pancho is 1 year older than NG. So Pancho is 17 plus 1, 18. Pancho is 5 years older than Blanca. So Blanca's age is, subtract 5 from the Pancho's age, Blanca is 13. Lara is 5 years younger than Blanca. So Lara is 5 years younger. Subtract 5 from 13, Lara is 8 years old. The correct option is 8. Option number 3 is the correct option. C is 31. Kendrick is 1 year older than Hannah and 1 year older than Marta. Hannah is 5 years younger than Quincy. How old is Kendrick? You need to calculate the age of the Kendrick, right? Quincy is 31. Kendrick is 1 year older than Hannah and 1 year older than Marta. Hannah is 5 years younger than Quincy. So Hannah is 31 minus 5 is 26. Now, Kendrick is 1 year older than Hannah. So add 1 to Hannah's age, that is 27. So that means Kendrick is 27 years old. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move to the next lesson. Find the numbers based on sums and differences. The difference of two numbers is 4 and their sum is 14. What are those two numbers? So we need to think of the numbers whose difference is 4, and when you add them, they make 14. So there are so many numbers that have a difference 4. But the only one pair of numbers that have the sum 14, that is 9 and 5. So 9 and 5 are the two numbers, the difference is 4 and their sum is 14. Let's just start with the test questions. Here you are given with the options. You don't have to think, you just have to check for the options. The difference of two numbers is 5 and their sum is 13. What are the two numbers? Just start with the first one. Add 4 plus 4, that is 8. Subtract 4 minus 4, that is 0. That is not the correct option. The second one. 9 plus 9, that is 18. 9 minus 9, that is 0. That is again not the correct one. 9 minus 4, that is 5. 9 plus 4, that is 13. See, their difference is 5. Their sum is 13. Option number 3 is the correct option. The numbers are 9 and 4. Option number 3 is the correct option. They are 9 and 4. The difference of two numbers is 1. Their sum is 11. What are the two numbers? Which is the correct option? Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 6 and 5. Because 6 and 5 have the difference 1 and their sum is 11. Usually we do 4 lessons. Sometimes 3. The difference of the two numbers is 6. And the sum of the two numbers is 16. What are the two numbers? So which is the correct option? Eleven and 5, not 5 and 11. You can also subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. You always subtract a greater number out of the smaller. So 11 minus 5 is 6. And when you add, they make 16. So option number 2 is the correct option. That is 11 and 5. The difference of two numbers is 4. Their sum is 8. What are the two numbers? The correct option is option number one. They are 6 and 2. That is 6 minus 2 is 4 and 6 plus 2 is 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. No one is answering the questions that I'm asking. Why? You guys are here to learn. So focus on the learning and answer the questions I'm asking. The difference between the two numbers is 2 and their sum is 14. What are the two numbers? The two numbers are which is the correct option? Option number 3 is the correct option. You guys just keep guessing the answers. 8 minus 6 is 2 and 8 plus 6 is 14. Option number 3 is the correct option. Option number 3 is the correct option. That is 8 and 6. What are the two? The sum of the two numbers is 4. The difference is 2. What are the two numbers? P and 1. Together they make 4 when you add them, and when you subtract them, they make 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. The sum of the two numbers is 18. The difference of the two numbers is 6. What are the two numbers? The correct option is option number 2. 12 and 6 makes 18, and their difference is 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. The difference of the two numbers is 3. Their sum is 21. What are the two numbers? Option number 1 is the correct option. 12 take away 9 is 3. And 12 plus 9 is 21. Option number 1 is the correct option. The sum of the two numbers is 22 and their difference is 2. What are the two numbers? So which is the correct option? Which two numbers have the sum 22? Option number 2 is the correct option. 10 and 22 have the sum 22 and their difference is 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. The sum of two numbers is 12 and their difference is 8. What are the two numbers? Option number 2 is the correct option. They are 10 and 2. They have the difference 12 and they have the sum 12 and their difference is 8. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Today, let me just move to next lesson. Find two numbers based on sum, difference, product, and quotient. Product of two numbers is 8. Their quotient is 8. What are the two numbers? So we need to find the two numbers that when multiplied makes 8 and when divided makes 8. So the numbers are 8 and 1 because 8 divided by 1 is 8 and 8 times 1 is 8. Let's just start with the test questions. The quotient of two numbers is 1 and the sum of the two numbers is 20. What are the two numbers? Quotient means when you divide them, their answer must be 1. So just look at the first one. 10 divided by 10 is 1. That is the quotient. And when you add them, 10 plus 10 makes 20. So the correct option is option number 1 is the correct option. 10 and 10. The difference of two numbers is 5. Their sum is 15. What are the two numbers? Very good. Option 2 is the correct. Option 10 and 5 have the difference 5 and their sum is 15. The sum of the two numbers is 13 and their product is 30. What are the two numbers? Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 10 and 3. 10 and 3 have the sum 13. And when you multiply them, then it's 30. Option number 1 is the correct option. The product of two numbers is 4 and their quotient of two numbers is 4. What are the two numbers? So which two numbers have the quotient 4 and product 4? Option number 3 is the correct option. 4 and 1. When you multiply them, 4 times 1 is 4. When you divide them, 4 divided by 1 is also 4. The difference of two numbers is 6 and their quotient is 7. What are the two numbers? Option number 1 is the correct option. 7 and 1 have the difference 6 and their quotient is 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. The difference of two numbers is 2 and their product is 3. What are the two numbers? Which two numbers have the difference 2 and product 3? Option number 2 is the correct option. They have the difference 2 and product 3. Option 2, 3 and 1. Very good. The sum of two numbers is 12 and their quotient is 11. What are the two numbers? Eleven and 1 have the sum 12 and quotient 11. Option number 2 is the correct option. The product of two numbers is 48. The sum of the two numbers is 14. What are the two numbers? That is 8 and 6 because 8 times 6 makes 48 and 8 and 6 makes 14. So option number 1 is the correct option. The quotient of two numbers is 2. Their difference is 3. What are the two numbers? Five, 6 and 3, their quotient is 2. When you divide 6 by 3, the answer is 2, and their difference is also 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. The sum of the two numbers is 16 and their difference is 2. What are the two numbers? Option number 2 is the correct option. 9 and 7 have the sum 16 and their difference is 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. The product of two numbers is 8. Their quotient is 8. What are the two numbers? The correct option is 8 and 1. They have the product 8 and their quotient is also 8. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 3 math. The chapter we were working on is logical reasoning. The lessons we have covered today are age puzzles, find two numbers based on sums and differences, find two numbers based on sum, difference, product, and quotient. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please if you have any. Questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session.